on this episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV. Sea Hunter Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing. Television for the avid angler. Powered by Mercury Marine.
I don't know what I got, but it's a giant catch. That right there, baby. Keep dropping.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses.
Absolutely love Flushmaster, a game changer for multiple outboards. Everything you've seen is totally legit, super easy install, plug and play right out of the box. Simply click, push, done. Start flushing at seamule.com.
Boat Outfitters, where owners and builders go for replacement parts and hard-to-find hardware.
What's up, guys? I'm Captain Mike, and welcome to another episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV. Got my man Nate from Big Game Leash joining us here today. Nate, say hi to the world.
What's up, everybody?
We are on board a really awesome 33-foot tournament from Sea Hunter Boats. We're gonna head offshore and look for a really, really cool fish, the gray tilefish. Awesome deep water predator. Not so easy to find, even though these fish roam all over the state of Florida, actually all up the eastern seaboard, up to Maine, believe it or not, and all the way down to Mexico. But the epicenter of that fishery, I believe, is really right here around Florida. We catch them in the Gulf, and of course, we catch them on the ocean side here too. Short season, May, June, July, August. Sometimes that season is even cut shorter, depending on what those catch quotas are, when they believe that it'll reach that number, FWC, and the governing bodies just close that fishery altogether. But still open right now. We're right at the tail end of the season. We're gonna go out. A couple of spots that I've been wanting to fish west of here. We're in the Middle Keys here. We're in Marathon, so we'll be fishing toward Key West, not directly off Key West, but toward Key West. A little bit of an exploratory kind of day. Like I said, there's a few spots that I want to try that I'm really convinced the fish are going to be there. So it'll be exciting to see if we're there or not. And what's attracting me to this area is the bottom composition. These gray tilefish, they live on flat, muddy plateaus. And if you have any sort of coral or a shell field, that increases the odds tremendously that those fish are going to be there. It's not like a deep water grouper where you're looking for ledges and humps and ridges and drop-offs. Here, it's on the contrary, you're looking for flat. A lot of times these fish will actually dig burrows, conical shaped burrows in the bottom in soft clay and mud where, they literally live. So if the bottom is too hard or too soft, they can't really build their house, so to speak, properly. So it's really all about the bottom composition. And that's a hint for you. If you're down here in the Keys, just study your charts. Don't look for the fish, look for the right habitat, and that hopefully will lead the way to the fish. So we've got a beautiful day in store. Got our first run here. It's about 25 miles. Shouldn't be that long, of course, in this rocket ship. And see what happens. So hopefully, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully I'm right. And we're going to find out in about 40 minutes. So stick around.
Oh, big floater.
Drugs?
You want a ballyhoo on there?
Let's see what that is. I hate to say it, but it almost looks like a bale, dude. Looks like a square grouper. Drugs. The life jacket, right?
Yeah.
Anybody with it? No. Let's grab it and pull it up in the boat. Just found some floating debris, an old life jacket. We're just gonna get it out of the water, clean up a little bit of trash here for our buddy Carter Andrews. One piece a day, baby. There you go. That thing's been floating around for a while, huh? Look at that.
Been out here for a while for sure.
That's the fish call. Crazy.
Fishing Booker has thousands of local guides, over 40,000 fishing trips, and hassle-free booking all at your fingertips. For everything from inshore fly fishing to deep sea trolling and even more unique experiences such as bow and spear fishing, head to fishingbooker.com to take a look at some of the best deals and reserve your fishing trip today. Fishing Booker. Fishing trips made easy.
Dependable terminal tackle. It's vital in every venue. That's why professional anglers targeting bonefish to blue marlin rely on Diamond Fishing products. With an extensive selection of the finest monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided fishing line in the world, it's time you avoid the rest and rig with the best. Diamond Fishing Products, the official line of Florida Sport Fishing TV, tournament-winning fishing teams, and busy charter captains from coast to coast.
Chaos. Gear matters.
And we got him, baby. We got him. Oh, what a slob! That's what I'm talking about, baby, right there.
What a stud.
That right there, baby, is deep dropping.
Chaos. Gear matters. Shop online or visit our new superstore for everything fishing.
Amongst cats, there are many lions, but only one rules the pride. Sea Hunter CTS. Carbon Kevlar construction. Optimum stability. Decisive performance. Sea Hunter boats. Factory direct sales. Factory direct service. #1 in owner experience. Schedule a zero obligation sea trial and feel the difference.
Rigging Station. Proudly presented by VMC, your expert in hooks.
All right, guys, just getting set up here. Let me talk you through this here, starting right at the rod and reel. We're fishing the Shimano Beastmaster, loaded with 40-pound diamond braid, 100-pound monofilament top shot, about 25 to 30 feet. Really, really important. Has the elasticity, which is vital when you're deep dropping. We've connected that top shot to our braid with an Alberto knot. We've showed you how to tie it. Really important knot to know in your arsenal. The rig itself is relatively simple. I like to keep these rigs very clean, very stealthy when we're looking for these big tile fish, okay? You don't need all of that glow stuff. These fish have amazing sense of sight and an amazing sense of smell. So we fish a 2-hook rig. It's crafted on 150-pound monofilament, the Diamond Extra Hard Leader, about 18 to 24-inch branches, number 7385 VMC inline tournament circle hook. Small little diamond light. You don't need those big bulky lights. Once again, that creates too much drag and requires you to fish too much lead and tackle that's too heavy. 4 or 5 feet down from that top hook, we have our second hook, the exact same scenario. Branches, trunk, the same, 150. And then finally, 2 or 3 pound lead on the bottom. You'll notice that it's on with that snap swivel, and that's why, right there. That sinker's gonna do that the whole way down and the whole way back up. And if you don't have that swivel right there, it's absolutely gonna destroy your rig. As far as baits are concerned, look, we all know squid is a staple, there's no question. Deep dropping for tile fish, there's no better bait than squid if you can only pick one. But they also like the meat, and using sharp little knife here, just nice and easy, fillet yourself a bonita, fillet yourself a jack, or even ballyhoo. As you can see here, that right there makes a beautiful bait. Tremendous amount of scent on there, and I'll tell you what, they just can't resist it. So I like to fish the squid, but I also like to fish the meat right there. So we'll fillet a couple of these, bait up, drop down, see if anybody's home. And sometimes it takes a little time to get dialed in, you know, to see exactly what depth the fish are held at. So you can't really do one drop. And if you do or do not score, you know, use that as a gauge. You've got to put in the time. There's no substitute for time. And you can see what I'm doing here. There it is. It's a relatively big bait because I'm looking for big fish. I don't want those 1 to 3 pound tiles. I want the mama jamas. So I like to mix it up. okay? Because even if they rip the meat off the hook, the meat's kind of soft on these ballyhoo. You still have that squid on there, and sometimes if they rip the squid off, you still have the meat. So there it is. I give them a little combination of both. Now, unlike, heavy duty deep dropping for deep water groupers, things to that nature, this is all very, very sporty. We've got the Beastmasters matched to 8-foot Chaos rods. These really are mutton snapper rods is all that they are. 40-pound, 30, 40-pound class, 8-foot rods. Just an absolutely ideal setup. You fish it under the arm. You don't fish it out of a rod holder, so you could detect and feel every strike, every head shake, and you're literally fighting that fish one-on-one. So it puts a whole different twist on typical deep dropping where you're just fishing with heavy equipment out of a rod holder. This is a different game altogether. Let's get down there to the bottom and see if anybody's home. First drift, we're in 683. Woo, read a bunch of stuff right on the bottom. That's interesting. I don't know if that's all bait or what, but definitely some life on the bottom. And our drift is 2.25. So we're moving, remember, at just over 2 knots, okay? We've got 2 1/4 knots of current. If all you do is lock up your reel, there's a good chance that that rig's gonna scope off the bottom, especially with only 2 pounds. So we pay it out, pay it out. I like to let it sit on the bottom and let those tile fish sniff out the bait. And then maybe I'll hop it, I'll lift up 50, 100 feet, 100 revolutions, whatever it is, drop it back down to a different spot. Let it sit right there. It's also going to help you not get tangled or not get snagged and rocked up in the bottom there. Whereas if you dragged it across the bottom, certainly that's a good possibility of getting hung up. So just hit the bottom, and you can see there's a bend in my rod because that sinker buried itself in the mud. You can see that right there. And it'll pop out of the mud. And once again, I'm gonna just keep paying it out. My fingers are on the line, just waiting for any sign of life. It's really sloping here. I was hoping for it to be a little bit flatter. We're already in 680, but we'll give it a minute.
The best days happen out here, where the only thing on the line is what you can catch. And every cast could be the one that fills your memories with the fish of your lifetime. Mercury engines are made for exploring. So are you. Go boldly.
The weather is beautiful and the fishing is great. Captain Pips has the largest rental boat fleet in the Keys, including new twin-engine center consoles. 5 locations, 150 boats ready to fish and cruise. And we deliver. Stay and play in a fully appointed cottage or catch the sunset off your very own Aqua Lodge. For the best hassle-free vacation the entire family will enjoy, no one does the Florida Keys better than Captain Pips. Mention Florida Sport Fishing and receive 10% off your entire stay.
Above deck or below, Easy Anchor Puller is the way to go. From the Hero Series pontoon anchoring solutions on freshwater lakes and rivers to the Rebel Freefall Series when fast anchor deployment is critical in deep coastal salt water, there's an Easy Anchor Puller for every application. Aluminum or fiberglass boat Easy Anchor Puller drum anchor winches are compact enough to fit in tight spaces and made with all 3/16 stainless steel components so you can easily mount them above deck or below. Visit EasyAnchorPuller.com, call 1-800-800-1640 today.
Need a new ride for your fishing ventures? Something to carry a few poles? Or maybe something stronger? Southside Kia has a huge selection of pre-owned trucks and SUVs to choose from. Many come with our exclusive lifetime warranty to give you more peace of mind. Plus, we'll make it easier to upgrade with up to $5,000 more for your trade. Get down to the water in a pre-owned vehicle from Southside Kia. Visit SouthsideKiaJacks.com. Get your next ride at Southside.
Another advantage of fishing this lighter outfit, with the 40-pound, is I could feel the composition of the bottom. I could really feel that lead really well. Is it burying into, ooh, there's a bite, there's a bite. Is it burying into the mud, or is it hitting something hard like some rock or shell? Oh yeah, look at that rod tip. Something trying to eat it down there, that's for sure. And I'm gonna pay out a little bit more line. I think he's got it though, I think he's got it. Ooh, got him that time. Oh, good fish, good fish. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, good fish. Get up off the bottom. And again, go slow. Look, these are, look, you don't even want to come up off the bottom. Don't put too much heat on them. Nice and easy. See, just look, see that? Look, I could stop it with my hand. That's okay. You know, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to pull that hook out. Super fun on this tackle. I mean, again, it'd be different with a big heavy rod and a rod holder. That isn't the case here at all. And you need the power assist equipment. Look, to be an efficient tile fisherman, you're fishing deep water, 6, 7, 8, 900 feet. You can't do it manually all day. You just can't. Not effectively. Now, interesting, you know, even though we're targeting these big blue line tile fish, that's what we're going after, they don't swim alone. You know, the habitat that they thrive in is also home to big groupers, big snowies, big yellow edges. So that's a nice bycatch, right? Nobody complains about a big deep water grouper as a bycatch. Okay, here comes your fish. I see your fish. Beautiful blue line tile, exactly what we're looking for. Healthy one, look at that, nice. Now, of course, you know that fish right there, that's a little bit above average across the board, but they get much bigger than that. Much bigger than that. His tail's a little messed up, right? Looks like he's been in a brawl.
Yeah, a little nip.
This is a heavy fish. I can't, you know, I'm not certain what it is. It's hard to tell. Is it a double header of something? Is it one big fish, a big grouper maybe? Is it some sort of deep water shark? You know, I just don't know. That's the mystery of deep dropping, but you have to literally treat each bite really, really special as if it is that one. There he is on top. Boom! Oh, what a slob! What a slob monster grouper! That is an absolute giant. A giant. Oh my God, dude. Yes, yes. Look at him. That's what I'm talking about, baby, right there. Yeah, yeah. What a snowy. Oh yeah, dude, when you see that line scoping out, that means he's coming up. There he is. There he is, okay. Get him right in that mouth. Oh, what a giant snowy. Wow. Wow. All right. Nice and easy. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that mouth. Dude, that thing could eat.
Ballyhoo?
That was a combination of squid and ballyhoo. Look at that. I mean, just absolutely gargantuan. Oh, yeah, look. BMC 7385. Every friggin' time, baby. Oh, God. Oh, what an absolute pig. Grab that tail, dude. There you go. Now that, is it a Warsaw or snow? No, it's a snowy. See, they lose their spots when they get to be real mature, real big like this. Beautiful. That fish is just down there eating whatever it wants. But what a stud. Beautiful. Look at it. That fish should go up on the wall. I mean, that's just an absolute pig. Certainly my biggest snowy.
Pros Tip, proudly presented by DeBro Fishing. Innovative tackle storage solutions for every venue. Learn more online.
The Shimano Beastmasters are absolutely awesome, but you got to take good care of them. At the conclusion of every deep drop trip, first thing I do, take the reel off the rod. I don't use any water whatsoever. There are electrical components in here. Instead, I'll use a corrosion-resistant product. This is a lubrication as well. It's Bow Shield T9. There's a lot of Corrosion X. There's a lot of different products out there. A towel, and I literally just spray a little bit all over the reel. You're not going to harm the reel. I don't go crazy. Okay, just a little bit. And taking my time, I will absolutely just wipe down the entire reel really, really carefully. You saw, I mean, we were out there, really put this reel to work today, hauling up some really big fish. Okay, it's gonna get slimy, it's gonna get dirty, but to ensure maximum longevity, you know, to make sure that this is gonna operate at peak performance for as long as you own the reel. This is such an important step. It only takes a minute, and look at this. By the time I'm done, this reel is not only clean, but everything is protected from the elements, everything is lubricated, and literally, it's as good as new. Perfect. The handle is just gonna, look at that. Amazing.
For over 80 years, Furuno Innovations have helped more fishermen find and catch more fish than any other brand. And we're raising the bar again with Navnet TZ Touch 3's new PVG and Fish It Drift It technologies. Build your own three-dimensional shaded relief charts to find trophy fish others have missed. Perform accurate drifts the first time, every time. Be the one everyone follows. When you're serious about fishing, lead the way and get serious with Furuno.
Since 1977, the legendary 100-foot Yankee Captains has set the standard for overnight fishing. With the latest sonar technology and unrivaled service, no one does it better. Whet your appetite with a 2 or 3 day trip to the world-famous Dry Tortugas, or jump aboard an epic 4-day adventure to the rich waters of Pulley Ridge and beyond. Fish around the clock, relax in air-conditioned comfort, catch the trophy of a lifetime.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Taco Marine, makers of Shade Fin, a lightweight, versatile shade system that easily attaches into rod holders, tops, and arches for convenient portable boat shade. Shade Fin, shadow in seconds. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price.
Got it. This one feels like a tile. You know, these tile fish, slow-growing fish, because they don't move a lot, right? It's not like a pelagic that's burning so much fuel. This is a fish that lives on the bottom. He doesn't move a tremendous distance away from his lair, so he doesn't need as much fuel as something like a dolphin or a wahoo. But of course, he's got to eat, but he's a slow-growing fish, and he'll live somewhere between 15, 20 years. I think even some tilefish have been reported up to 30 years, maybe the Goldens. All right, there he is. Average fish, but a beautiful fish. Had him right there. I think it's one of my favorite fish as far as looks are concerned, with those fins all flared out like that. Really just a beautiful fish. And the gold up on the top of the finlets, the blue and the purplish under the eye. Lives right on the bottom, grazes almost like a manatee would, or who knows, even like a cow in the grass. I mean, literally just grazes on the bottom. Limit on these right now is 3 per person in your aggregate in federal waters. Soon to be 2 per person. Looks like another tile. When it comes to the regulations, guys, remember that the tile fish are classified with the deep water groupers, the snowies, the yellow edges, the blue line tile fish, they're all together. And as of right now, summertime 2023, and I stress that because of course it could change, you're allowed 3 of that combination per person with only 1 snowy grouper on the entire boat. Here it comes. Watching that fish come up, emerge from the depths. You can see that white belly. You know that's a tile fish right there. If you want to scoot that over, I'll grab it for you. There you go. Oh, yeah. Ready? A little bit better. Oh, yeah. Beauty. Whoop. Now, that was interesting. So as you can see, he got barotrauma and got the bends coming up. And unfortunately, however gross it may be, that's his kind of intestines and his intestinal tract that came out of his anus. I think I could say that on TV. Anus? Can I say that on TV? Anyhows. That's cut to a commercial. Got him. Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a killer bite too. See if we can double up here. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Look at that right there, baby. Got collar, you see yours already? Oh yeah, here he comes. Nice tile. Beautiful tile fish. I'd help you, but I'm busy.
That's a good problem.
That's a fat one. Doesn't seem to be floating, just seems to be coming straight up. 25. There he is, I see him. Straight down, yep, straight down. Oh yeah, fat one. Fat one. Whew, came off the hook, but we snagged his butt. Nice one. Oh yeah, got him that time, baby. Got him that time. Oh yeah. Right there. Okay, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes floating. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a yellow edge. That's a big yellow edge. Yes. Oh yeah, big yellow edge, baby. Oh, right in the mouth, yes! Beauty! Oh. Okay, it's obviously not as big as the other one, but I'll tell you what, he certainly felt like it. Oh. Oh. Beauty. Nice, dude.